main event, the reason everyone's here, Mackenzie Dern versus Amanda Ribas. This is a rematch, as I mentioned when we kind of started the episode. Amanda Ribas won that first fight. This fight was actually supposed to be the co-main event at UFC Tampa. And I guess that event, I actually don't know why it changed, but I guess Tampa was doing well enough and they knew Mackenzie Dern sells. So they're like, fuck it, we need a main event. They didn't want Ponzinibbio being the main event here, which makes sense. Mackenzie Dern is tough as fuck. She gets hit more than she lands, similar to Chris Curtis that we were just talking about. She's a great grappler, but at 19%, her takedown, or sorry, I had 19% of my notes. 30% her takedown defense isn't the best necessarily, but she is good on the ground. I think what's going to happen here is I think that all around Amanda Ribas is the better fighter. I don't think either fighter has changed too much since they last fought. And I'm probably just going to go with Amanda Ribas here. But yeah.
I'm just excited for the memes that are going to come out of this fight. Like when the first time that this fight goes to the ground, there's going to be screenshots all over UFC media. It's ridiculous. This is what I've been seeing all week. It's just like photos of Mackenzie Dern like on the ground. She brought her dog to media day. I don't know if you saw that.
I saw that emotional support dog.
Yeah, that's going into my analysis here. Mackenzie Dern versus Amanda Ribas. You know, at plus 154, I don't hate Mackenzie here. I think that that's like a pretty decent bet, especially when you consider if you think that this fight could potentially get to the ground. Mackenzie is really, really, really good at jiu-jitsu. Yeah. Amanda, though, what's her like submission rate? Do you know?
She's got 4 knockouts, 4 subs, and 5 decisions. So she's like just like pretty well-rounded overall.
Right.
But she's clearly pretty decent on the ground.
And then Mackenzie has
7 subs, 7 decisions.
So they're kind of similar in that regard.
Yeah. Yeah. Mackenzie, like the only way she wins is
sorry.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say Mackenzie, the only way she wins is submission or decision.
But Mackenzie likes to get into these like wars on the feet for some reason with strikers, and
she does, and she won't get knocked out. I don't think.
Jessica Andrade, she decided to get. It's almost like Brian Ortega a little bit, where he just wants to box rather than use his jiu-jitsu, and I think Mackenzie falls into that trap a lot, and that's how she got knocked out by Andrade. Like I think that if she can get this to the ground, I think she's like a great bet for submission. Ribas has lost. She's never lost via submission. She has lost via TKO. All right. Ribas by decision, I think, is the right way to go here. I think that's the bet. And I think that I'm not going to get any value out of it, probably, because Vegas is already on top of that. So,
but it's still better odds than the 185.
Where the hell is it? Why is it not in DraftKings? I don't see it anywhere. Do you know the odds on that?
The odds. I'm Googling it right now too.
Oh, here it is. Okay. So for her to win, so Mackenzie by submission is a plus 450, whereas Ribas by decision at minus 115, plus 600, plus 1,000 for any sort of finish. So you know what? If that's the case, just Ribas money line then.
Yeah.
Because you're not gaining much out. You're getting what? Minus 110 versus minus 185. Yeah, I'll just put Ribas into a parlay, but I don't love it, to be honest. I don't like betting this one because I feel like Dern is like a any minute submission threat throughout the fight kind of deal. So long as she's not getting like totally beat up.
I agree. They actually think that KO or decision is the most. It's minus 185 for Amanda Ribas to win like that. Or submission and decision is minus 165.
Oh, you mean for a double chance or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so you get better odds on submission or decision versus KO or decision, which is interesting because I would think it's the other way around.
Yeah, I mean, I like the way Mackenzie looked against Lupi Godinez. I think that she did pretty well for herself.
I agree.
So I don't know. I'm sort of split on this one, man. But
yeah.
Anyways, whatever. Ribas by decision.
Anyways. Yeah. UFC 311 is next week, and it's going to be much more exciting to talk about. So I can't wait to that. Still going to watch these fights, though. But But anyway, it's been a good episode back, brother, and we'll chat next week.
Yes, sir.